Hello, hello, hello everyone. Ziljin here with another art video. So yeah, as promised, more BOWSETTE meme art video. Yeah, and since it's October, finally moving on to some more horror themed, horror thematic art, sort of. Yeah, because of Alien versus Predator versus Terminator. I wish they could make that movie. They have a comic. It's pretty awesome. They also have an Alien versus Predator versus Prometheus comic. They should make that into a movie. Make all the crossover movies. Alien versus Predator versus Justice League, Judge Dredd. Yeah. So if you couldn't tell, here's the first one. Here's Xenoet. Or the Xenomorph. Wow, did I just butcher that? Xenomorph? Like, I just messed that up. So, hopefully you can tell it's a Xenomorph. So, yeah, I mean, the only indication is her black skin and the mouth hair with the Xenomorph mouth. The secondary Xenomorph mouth. Her regular mouth is a regular mouth. Her mouth is a regular mouth, but with Xenomorph teeth, and then she got a little Xenomorph mouth inside. And her face, she got no eyeballs. She got no eyes because Xenomorphs do not have eyes. They don't have eyes, but they can still see. I don't know how that works. Or maybe they do have eyes. You just can't see them or something. Like they're somewhere hidden inside the head. Like, it's like, I don't know. Some kind of vision receptors or something, brain stuff that goes into the brain. Visual receptors. Yeah. They got like biological cameras in their heads, but you can't see them. No idea how that works. I should probably look that up or something. But I did, leave her with the nails and the hair and her outfit because she can't be naked. Even though Xenomorphs are indeed naked all the time. They don't wear clothes. I don't think Xenomorphs are capable of wearing clothes. Yeah. They're always violent and trying to kill everyone in sight, pretty much. Except for synths. Because they can detect there's no life inside them, so they might ignore them. Yeah. Unless the synth attacks them or stuff. But yeah, anyway. So there's lots of comic books, video games, and of course movies. If I haven't mentioned it before, Alien 2, Aliens, and Alien 4 Resurrection are definitely my favorite Alien movies. And if you count Prometheus and Alien Covenant, yeah, I like those too. Definitely Prometheus more than Covenant. Covenant is kind of dumb, like the characters are so dumb, especially the captain who goes into David's. Oh yeah, super spoilers for all the films, Aliens, Predators, and Terminator films. The captain goes inside the ship, and I mean not the ship, goes inside the basement of the dungeon of David's dungeon, and then gets himself face huggered. So that was kind of really super dumb. But yeah, so here's the black Xenomorph. So bam, shazam, there's a red Xenomorph. So now you're probably wondering, what the F is this? There's no red Xenomorphs in the movies. There's different looking Xenomorphs, but they're always black, right? And except for the newborn one. The newborn one was like brownish, grayish. No, not gray, brown, flesh colored. And then the neomorphs from the Alien Covenant, they're translucent skin, presumably because the engineers have translucent skin, but then later on they had neomorphs that came out of the humans and they look the same thing. The translucent white skin, like grayish skin. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe it doesn't affect the color at all. Yeah. So if you didn't know, there's actually a comic book that has xenomorphs fighting against xenomorphs. So it's there's like two colonies. There's a colony with a black xenomorph queen, and then there's a colony with a red xenomorph queen. So the red xenomorph queen creates red xenomorphs, and they're like fighting a epic war against each other. Yeah. Kind of like black ants and red ants in real life, insects. Because yeah, the aliens are basically based on insects. Yeah, various different types of insects. That makes sense because insects are always going through body transformations, and yeah, like a butterfly used to be a caterpillar. That's crazy, you know. Caterpillars don't got wings. How they suddenly have wings sprouting out of nowhere, out of their backs, and when they become butterflies, that makes no sense, you know. There's probably a scientific explanation, but like logically, like you don't just suddenly have wings emerging and stuff. Yeah. So here's, if you watch Prometheus or Alien 1, maybe you can recognize this. Maybe you can have a guess what this is supposed to be. It's the engineer or engineer, Bowsette. Yeah. Or yeah, if you watched the Alien 1, before the Prometheus shenanigans retconning, he was just nicknamed the Space Jockey. No idea why. I guess because he just travels around in space. But jockey usually refers around about sports. A jock. But although jockeys, like are horse riders, so I guess if he's a space jockey, he's a space rider. He's a spaceship rider. He's navigating through the space. I guess that's why. Maybe there's another definition for jockey, just like a pilot or something. Okay. I mean, you're riding a horse. That's kind of like you're piloting a horse around the earth, around the ground and stuff. But yeah. So anyway, so here's the engine net. So I got some body armor and some arm armor, but for some reason the back and the front is completely unprotected. So yeah, I try my best to replicate the design of the body armor of the engineers. And yeah, even got that faceplate with the nostrils that look like an elephant elephant trunk. So if you Google like Space Jockey Alien comics, you can see they were like the Dark Horse comics. They have designs where they actually look like giant elephant people. But no, it's been retconned. They're still kind of big compared to humans, but they're no longer giants. Because in the Alien movie, the Space Jockey is humongous. It's like because they use children to film that scene or something next to a giant sculpture. So yeah, but in the Prometheus movie, they're not that much bigger than the humans, regular humans. Yeah, so they have the bluish gray skin. Yeah, and they got the face mask and the body armor. So I decided, I was getting lazy, didn't feel like drawing all that leg armor, so I just gave her pantyhose, which you could see why this over here is different from the skin color. It's a little bit darker, yeah, more grayish. So yeah, that's the enginette, and bam, maybe you can recognize this. It's the Predator or Yauchet. It's spelled YajUTA, the Yaucha or something. When I hear people say the word, that's how I hear them pronounce it, something like that. I mean, but based on the spelling, I would call it Yajuda. I don't know why it's called Yaucha. Where's the CH coming from? Maybe I just don't know how to pronounce English, but yeah. Yaguta. Obviously, I'm changing it to Yajette. Yajet. Or based on the Yaucha, it would be Yauchet. So yeah. So yeah, she's obviously not a predator. Like I said, these are all pretend these are Princess Peach's cosplaying. So those xenomorph mouths, she's just wearing a face mask that's covering her eyes and giving her that fake xenomorph mouth. Yeah, because otherwise it's just weird, because they only have part, or I guess you could just say they're hybrids. They only have part of the features. So here's basically it's Princess Peach, Bowsette, and she just has some leather armor, leather wrist armor, leather ankle armor, calf armor, and the ankle and the leather body armor, and the face mask. Kind of looks like Optimus Prime or or Transformer or something. Yeah, but yeah, that I did my best to replicate the Predator mask. Obviously, it doesn't work too well because like half the mask, is underneath over there, and the Predator has dreadlocks, and obviously you can see this is just Princess Peach with wearing a Predator mask. If I wasn't so lazy, I could totally do all the dreadlocks and stuff. But nope, I'm super duper lazy. Yeah. So I expended the effort into drawing these fishnet stockings, which was kind of a pain in the to draw, even though it looks not so good. I try my best to do it, and definitely the chest area here looks weird, but I think the arms look okay, and the leg looks okay. The fishnet, very basic detailing for the armor, and then bam, this is the most impressive part. It's the Predator bomb. It's like on her wrist. Obviously, like it would probably be more accurate if the bomb was over here, but then you can't see you can't see the red symbols showing when is it gonna explode. Obviously, this is just a fake. It's just a prop. She's not actually going to explode. She's not gonna make the place explode. But yeah, so I just try my best to replicate what the Predator symbols would look like on the bomb. So yeah, and some buttons for her to press to activate or deactivate through the Predators, to do the Youches ever deactivate the bombs. I only see them activate them. Yeah, I really liked how this Predator wrist watch wrist bomb worked out. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Predator movies, I love them all. Well, I like them all, and obviously I like the third one the best because there's multiple Predators and lots of humans, and they got Topher Grace. He's not super amazing, but it's always nice to see him from That 70s Show, and most importantly, got Danny Trejo and Walton Goggins. They're like not major league actors, but I love them. Why can't Danny Trejo be in like more comic book movies, yo? He's usually in like zombie movies and stuff. Oh, I guess Predators technically is a comic book movie because there is Predator comics. So yeah, I guess there's that. But I'm thinking like Marvel or DC. I would love to see Danny Trejo in one of those films. Like Walton Goggins was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I watched recently. It was super amazing. It's definitely my favorite MCU Earth-based movie. Yeah, I even like it more than Avengers: Infinity War, to be honest. Maybe even more than Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. It was just that amazing. Got the family, the comedy, and a little dash of romance between Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah. Lots of emotions, laughters, and jokes, non-stop jokes. But anyway, off topic. Kind of off topic, but also not really. Because Terminator movies also, like, they went from horror to now they're just action comedies. I guess they do try to toy with your emotions a little bit, but it's like the romance elements are pretty much dead now. Like, yeah. They try to do a little bit in the Genesis with Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese, because like, oh, you're supposed to be dating each other, and like, yeah, and Kyle Reese is like, what? Like, he has no idea what's going on, and John Connor's like, oh, oops, did I just spoil it for you, Dad? And like, he's like, oh my God. Anyway, so here's the Terminator or the Terminator BOWSETTE. So yeah, Princess Peach. But she's actually a Terminator. But obviously, this is just makeup, as always. Somebody grafted that makeup. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger is not a Terminator, but they put some fascinating makeup over that. The earlier movies definitely makeup. Later movies, the Terminator is probably all just 100% CGI. But yeah, you gotta pretend this is a movie magic professional makeup. You got some skin left, and then the different metal parts for the eye. I tried my best to replicate that Terminator eye, and yeah, the red glowing eye. And a little spot over here, the hand part of it is cut open so you can see inside there's still flesh, but instead of bones, it's just metal, you know, the metal wiring or whatever, the metal structure of the hand. Yeah. Gave her Arnold Schwarzenegger's jacket and shirt, and then the boots, and then the pants and the belt, at least the best of my ability. Yeah. So this is based on Terminator, the T-100, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. And bam, here's the Terminator. Oh yeah, so that was Terminator 800, like the T-800. This is the Terminator 1000, because it's the Terminator, the T-1000, which is based on the Terminator 2 Terminator. I forgot the actor's name, unfortunately. It's not Neil Patrick Harris, I know that, but he looks kind of like him, but like more older looking. Yeah. So here's a gun, and that Terminator is actually like pretty much all wearing blue. If you could see the chest, I would have drawn like the police badge. And you know, that one is the liquid Terminator, where you get blasted in the face and then bam, there's a hole in there. So I guess there's some, like, I don't know how this would be explained through makeup. Though this is definitely has to be CGI. So this is a impossible cosplay. I think so, because there's no way you can have it so you can see right through your face. That's illogical. Maybe she actually is a Terminator for this one. And you know, the hand is supposed to be a lot longer, obviously, with the more huge curve, but I couldn't fit it. But yeah, that's like when the T-1000 makes the hand into a weapon and it like clamps onto the car and stuff. Yeah, the gun looks maybe a little bit small compared to the hand, but I tried my best. It was actually a lot smaller, then I made it bigger, and I guess I should have made it even bigger. Yeah. So yeah, there's all the Alien vs. Predator vs. Terminator. Browse it. Art video. So yeah, which one did you like the best? You know what? Looking forward to future Alien vs. Alien and Predator and Terminator. Hopefully more crossover movies. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, rate the video. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye.